it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards, and this is the card we're making today. I'm using a little bit of retired products, but I couldn't resist making this card for my sister's birthday. She loves camping and she loves the old style of trailer. So let's get started on this card. We're using the little truck builder punch. And there's a secret to getting this truck pointing this direction, because normally when you stamp it, it's going to point this way. Well, I don't know why they didn't, Stampin' Up! Didn't make it so that it was pointing the other way. But I found a solution. It's probably not the best because it's a little harder to get it to stamp this way, but I'll show you how I did that first. I took the truck and put it on a block. Then I took another block and I die cut. You have to die cut your truck out first. So let's put that on here so we can see it better. So you have, not die cut, you got to punch it out. Because when you punch it out, when you stamp it first, you punch it out, it looks like this. Well, I wanted it to look like this. Okay? So I punched the truck, and I took my Memento black ink. I'm going to stand up to do this because it's a little easier for me to line it up. And then you're going to ink up your truck. You need a block with nothing on it. Get as much as you can get on that block, okay? So that there's plenty on everything. Then you're going to stamp it on here very, very carefully. Try not to move it. If it moves a little bit, well, like so. Then you're going to turn it over. And then you're going to stamp your punched out truck. Try not to move it. It's going to be a little fuzzy. It's not going to be as clear as this one. But you'll be able to color it. So that's what it looks like. You can stamp it again if you need to. It's really hard. That's what I did to this one. Or you can take your black marker and mark around it. I had a hard time being steady enough to do that. So anyway, that's how you do the truck to go the other direction. So I think that I'm going to use this darker one. And all I did was took my dark real red Stampin' blends. Put the lid on this so I don't get it all over everything. And I colored in the truck with this. The main body of the truck. When you get it all colored in, it looks, pretty good. We're going to color that in. Just like so. Now on this truck I did a running board. This one I didn't. That's okay. Don't have to have a running board unless you want one. So color this truck in just like so. Make sure you go around the windows. You don't want the windows red. Just like so. Like I said, it's fairly easy coloring. I did didn't do any shading on this. So there's your truck. Then I took my black Stampin' Right marker and did the steering wheel black. And then I did the tires black. Now I think that these trucks had white wall tires, so I'm leaving the rest of the tire white. So just color this in like that. And then I took my smoky slate and colored the center of the hubcap, if that's what you call it, and the bumpers. And on this one I colored this right here in smoky slate. Okay, that's how I did the truck. Then I took my trailer and I took the same smoky slate and colored this hitch thing in that color. And then I colored the center of the tire. That's the hubcap. And then I used the black again to color the tire for the trailer. So, okay. Didn't mean to color this. Wipes right off. Okay. Then I took my trim. I think it's easier to put the glue here. And then lay it on there. This is from the this was a celebration item, the tree lot dies. If you were lucky to get them, they're really cute. This little trailer. Okay. Glue that on there. There might be somebody selling theirs. They might not want it. It's the first time I've used it since I got it as a celebration item. I was waiting for them to come out with a little truck, and they came out with the truck, but the poor little thing was going the wrong direction. But I made it work. Let's put that on there. Make sure there's no glue where I don't want it. And then I took my Daffodil Delight and a blending brush, because when you punch this out, you get the two windows. And I just used my blending brush to color them yellow. Daffodil Delight. And I took a piece of tape and put this window in there. Oops. I just taped it. It was just easier to tape it in there. So I tape that one in there. And then put this one here. A little piece of tape. I tape that one in there. Oops. Just like so. Okay. And there's your little trailer. And then I took the curtain. And I took this little, hopefully the glue will come out. There we go. I just put a little bit of glue on there. Doesn't need very much. And to make life easier for me, I did use my tweezers, but oh, here they are. It's just easier to pick them up with the tweezers. So, oops. Oh, I thought it would be easier. And set it right where I wanted it in the window. Okay, so I have my truck, my trailer. And then for the background, well, let me tell you what I did to the card. I used the Grove dies and die cut. This is Old Olive, I think. Anyway, all the what products I use in the instructions will be in my blog. So I die cut this out of the front, and then I'm going to glue this here. This came from Fresh as a Daisy DSP. You get 2 sheets that have this on it, plus some other different things you can use for card fronts. I thought this one worked good for this little pickup and camper. My dad used to have a truck like this, a little Ford truck we used to go camping in. Okay, then I glued my trailer on here. Put a little bit of glue on here because I wanted it to not bend. So we're going to put that right about there, so that when you close this, you can see it through the trees. And then we'll glue the truck on there. Right in front of it, but not touching the hitch. I'll glue it pretty close, right there. Okay. There's that. Then we stamp our greeting, and I got this greeting from, oh, here's the trucking along die set. This is a retired greeting. It's from Sending Sunshine. Inhale, exhale, enjoy. I liked that greeting, so I decided to use it. And I used real red. Here it is. And just stamped it in the sky. So let's do that. Up high enough that you can't see it when you close the card. Okay. And then I took a strip of basic white, slightly, about 1/2 inch wide. And I took the greetings from Lazy Days. It's always a good day when it's your birthday. So I stamped that in Memento Black. Just right across the front here. One. And it's your birthday next to it. Okay. Then I took my punch, this one, right here. And I punched this end with this side. And this end with this side. I think it needs to be a little bit shorter. Well, maybe not. Let's put it in there and see. I can always punch it again if it's... Yeah, let's do it once more. Yeah. I'll put Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Because this is so long, I used 4. The main purpose in this card was to show you how to get that truck to go to the other direction if you wanted it to. Like I said, it's not as clear. It's a little fuzzy, but it worked. And there's your card. I think my sister will really like it. It's cute. You have to let me know what you think in the comments. Like and share my video. Subscribe. And, oh, I forgot to do the handle. Oh my goodness. Let's give the handle some color. Can't see the door handle. We'll do that in silver. Or smoky slate. There, that looks better. Let me know what you think. Hope you have fun stamping. Have a great day, and we've got a few more days left to buy $50 worth of product in July until the 31st and get a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend. You go to my online store, you can go to the down arrow and there's my online store. You'll see elainescustomcards.stampinup.net, and I'll upload to my blog the products I used and the instructions on how to make this, how to put it together, the sizes and everything. So have a good day and have fun stamping.